Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about new makeup releases. So things that are about to release or have already just released, and if I plan on picking them up or if I'm not, my thoughts on them, everything. I feel like so much has just drop after drop after drop with one thing after another that I really haven't had time to do an updates video, a shop my stash video, or even one of these where I talk about just the new releases. So it's a rainy day. I thought, hey, let's get onto Trend Mood's Instagram page. That's where I find all the news. If you feel like you are left out and like you're like, how do you guys find out about this stuff? Trend Mood's Instagram. I will leave it linked down below. The first thing I am looking at here is from Dominique Cosmetics. Now I have both of her palettes, the Latte and the Lemonade, and it looks like she is sneaking something berry inspired, and even the pan shapes on these are different. The other ones are circles and these are like, yeah, I'm not even going to pretend like I know the name of that shape, but whatever. I will likely pick this up. I'm hoping that it's more on the quality of the Latte palette though, because I really liked that one. This isn't something that I need to pick up, but you do, because I already have a backup of this, but in case you don't, it looks like there is a rumor that the Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter is going to come back. And if this is true, obviously I have no idea, but if this is true, get your hands on it. I love that highlighter so much. And if you skipped it or you're wishing that you hadn't have skipped it, if it comes back out, go ahead and get your hands on it. I got to back up. I'm skipping this, but you don't need to. The next one is from Shop Violet Voss. They are coming out with 4 new palettes, and none of these are really speaking to me on an individual level. Like the colorful one is really pretty, but I mean, we are moving into the winter, fall. Like, you like how I skipped fall and went straight to winter? It's like my mind is dreading the winter, so I think that's why. But I don't know, these don't really speak to me. Maybe if they had done either 2 different ones, like the neutral warms and then the colors on the other, like 2 different palettes. I don't know, but I'm skipping all 4 of these because they just, you know, sometimes things just don't speak to you, and these are not speaking to me. KKW Beauty. We've got some Flashing Lights Loose Pressed Powder Pigments. I believe she's also coming out with some eyeshadows. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not buying anything from Kim Kardashian's line just because I've spoken about it before. Customer service, no returns. Like, the whole brand kind of just puts me off. So I am skipping those. Like, look, I'm not gonna have to buy anything, it looks like. All right, this one's a maybe. Dose of Colors is coming out with glosses. I'm skipping those. I don't need them. But they're also coming out with 2 different eyeshadow palettes. One, again, kind of seems more along the spring line, but it's called Snow Angels. And I like this like purpley blue in there is really pretty. I might give the Snow Angels palette a go, but then there's this also Pretty Cool. So it's a cool tone brown palette. Now, looking at the picture, I hate it because it looks too similar. Like all the browns look like they're just gonna muddy up together. What I'm hoping for is that it's better in person than it is in the picture and they can stand alone. So if I can get some better like if I can see some swatches and I can see that there's actually some color variations in here other than this all just turning into a muddy cool tone brown palette, I would buy this because I really like cool tones. This will be a great one to use cool tones, then add whatever you want to on the lid. I don't know, we'll see, but just looking at it, it's very boring. It looks like a brow palette to me, but hopefully it is better in person. All right, let's talk about MAC's Holiday. So I think I'm completely skipping it this year, you guys. I don't know, I don't like. The 2 highlighters look beautiful. One is Oh Darling. Like, we don't need a re-promote. The pink one, it looks too much like the permanent one, and I just don't care. Like, it looks like it's also going to be too dark. Like, I don't know, this whole collection just seems meh to me. It seems like every other MAC collection. The only thing I was kind of interested in was like the little dazzle shadows, which I don't think they are even dazzle shadows. Let me look. Look like dazzle shadows, but I feel like someone had said that they weren't. But the colors, like I feel like I have every single one of those colors. There wasn't a special one. I missed out on the Extra Dimension Stylishly Mary last year, but the swatches of these even, I'm just like, I've got McGrath. I've got McGrath. I don't know. We're skipping all of the MAC holiday personally. Too Faced is adding 2 additions to their little diamond highlighters. One is a more pink and one is more bronze. I love that they're doing this because the original, which I absolutely love, I don't think it works on very many skin tones, but this is going to widen it to where more people can have something to use, and I like that. Neither color speaks to me, so I'm not going to grab them, but if the white one does not work out for you, one of these might. That pink one, I still haven't seen swatches. The pink one is real pretty. I feel like, do I even need to talk about this? I'm so rude. I am so rude, but Becca and Chrissy Teigen, I am over it. I don't even care. There's glosses here. I don't care. Pick somebody else or quit. I don't know. I don't want any of the new Becca and Chrissy Teigen. I'm skipping it. I feel like I'm doing an anti-haul. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing an anti-haul right now. This one kind of pains me because I really wanted something special from her, but Rihanna, Fenty Beauty, their entire line for Christmas, none of it speaks to me, and they're all in a lot of kits. They have like this highlighting, a foil freestyle highlighting palette. No, I don't want the little mini fairy bomb. It's like it's already done. The stocking stuffer. They have like the whole collection of the Mademoiselle. I don't want it. I don't want any of it, and I feel bad, but I just don't want it. The only thing that I was actually kind of interested in was the, what is it called? Avalanche powders, but it's sold in a set, and I don't want a set. I'm tired of sets. MAC, you too. I'm tired of sets. Now, this is the thing I am the most excited for. Like, I am about to die to get these. Pat McGrath is coming out with 3 lipstick like little collections in different colors, and she's also coming out with 3 different mini palettes, and I can't wait. When I saw the pictures of these being released, I was ecstatic. I'm immediately texting Kelsey like, do you know Pat McGrath? Oh my gosh. My favorite, the one that I'm the most excited about is this blue one. Oh, it looks, you know, and it's probably not really that different, but the packaging and the colors and like the slight variance in the color just makes me so excited. But I am grabbing all 3 of these and you will see them on the channel. I don't know which of the lipsticks, like if they come in trios, then I might buy just like 1 trio, or I might buy 1 of each because they're pretty colors. But this is the thing I am the most excited for so far with all the holiday releases. Marc Jacobs has bored me to tears with this collection. I skipped it. It's available already. It's the Leopard Frost collection. I don't like the packaging. I don't like it at all. I really don't. There's lipsticks. There's this eyeshadow palette that doesn't speak to me at all. I don't know, like, I just don't like it. And it's funny, like when I see them swatched on when I see the eyeshadow swatched on the arm, it looks more appealing swatched than it does in the palette. And so I'm like, is the packaging confusing me though? Am I gonna go in person and see this and be like, oh my gosh, no, this is beautiful? Or is the packaging just being like, ugh? I don't know what it is, but something just really throws me off about it. I do want to mention that I did get my hands on my NARS Sheena. Somebody messaged me and I immediately went and got it. I'm so excited. I think it comes in the mail today actually, so I haven't even seen it yet, but these for holiday, again, I've already done my collection for the NARS holiday, so if you haven't seen it, just go check it out, but I got my hands on Sheena. I'm so excited. The next one is from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and this is a very like boring everyday palette, but I want to see if it's any good because it's a large palette. You've got cool tones in there and a few warm tones. I feel like a lot of people could get a lot of use out of this if it was good. So I think if I can find this, I don't know when's it coming out. It just says coming soon. I will try this out and see if it's any good. I have not seen this. I don't know how I missed this, but literally have not seen, I'm always on Instagram. And this is from Makeup Addiction. It is the Sinful Eyes palette. I don't know, it's pretty warm, but this is different. I don't know, I might have to, if those swatches are legit, because those are like some really pretty swatches. You like my descriptive words? I might have to pick that up. That looks pretty to me. I have zero experience with that brand, so if you have, please let me know if their shadows are any good, because that looks different. I like it. This one is from Huda Beauty, and this is the new Nude palette. This looks beautiful. I love the tones in here. It's just sometimes tones like this can be, like they can mix together again and create muddy mess. So if it's done right, it will look really good on the eyes. I love the tones. I think it's so pretty. It's a nude without being like boring, at least in this picture. I haven't seen it in person. Like, I love my Kevyn Aucoin palette. Like, I absolutely adore it. So I'm definitely going to be picking up that palette when it comes out. I am not picking up the Lancome Rose Highlighter. You didn't get me the first time, you're not going to get me the second time. And the very last thing I want to talk about is from Makeup Forever. So they have this huge palette coming out, and I've heard very back and forth with this. It looks beautiful. It looks to me like you're going to be able to get a whole lot of different looks out of this. The swatches on the arm look really nice and creamy, but I do have a few of the new formula, and like they're pigmented, but like you do have to work with them a little bit. So I'm not sure. I'm hoping that I'll be able to hear a little bit about this beforehand, because I'm sure that this puppy is expensive, because it does not say right here. But yeah, that to me is a high maybe that I will purchase that. But anywho, that is it. I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you're grabbing, or if you're like, Mel, please, 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 please get something. Just let me know. I'll see what I can do, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.